but the crowd here at Katowice didn't like that one too much.
So, after a somewhat suspicious win for Plek, there's only 1 point between the top 4 riders. Szyzakiel is a win away from the world title, and Plek, Klenowski and Major waiting for him to slip. With Major winning Heat 17, Heat 18 was crucial.
And so Heat 18 and the race that could decide the 1974 World Championship, because if the rider on the outside, Jerzy Szyzakiel there from Poland, if he wins this one, he is the new champion. He has already scored 11 points, and a win here will put him on 14 and untouchable. In this race he has on his inside Edward Jankovic from Poland, then we have the Russian Vladimir Paznikov, then Ole Olsen in the white helmet in 3, and Olsen seems to be the one man that can beat Szyzakiel in this one. Szyzakiel has made some tremendous starts, and if he really gets out in this one, we could see a new sensational world champion. And away they go. Is it Szyzakiel? No, it's Olsen that's made the jump. Olsen in front, and Szyzakiel tried the wide outside, and is he going to do it now? Olsen gathered some grip there from somewhere, and here comes Szyzakiel around the outside of Ole Olsen. He must win this one. And it's very, very tight and close there, and Olsen shut the door on him and nudged him over. Tremendous stuff. Olsen fighting like mad here, and Szyzakiel far from finished on the outside. Oh, this is real speedway racing. Olsen really came through from nowhere to nudge him out of the way there on this corner on the last lap. And this will mean a run-off for the title if they stay like this, and Olsen now establishing the lead. Olsen bringing his old tutor, Ivan Major, back in with a chance, and coming through on the inside of the blue helmet, the Russian Paznikov. Very nearly got inside Szyzakiel there, and it's going to mean a sudden death run-off. Olsen, Szyzakiel, Paznikov isn't finished yet. Paznikov coming hard again under Szyzakiel. It's very, very tight in second and third places there. And if Paznikov gets inside him here, that will put him out of the runoff. And here he comes again, Paznikov, the Russian, trying so hard. It's very, very close there on the inside on the line, but Szyzakiel held him off. Wow! Olsen has given Ivan Major a reprieve, a chance to win his title back, to hang on to his title, because it seemed that Major was out of it. He can thank that man, Ole Olsen, the boy he taught to ride Speedway at Bellevue, Manchester back in 1967, has put Ivan Major in a run-off for the title at the very least. So this race now, Heat 19, with 2 men trying to get in the run-off for the title. On the inside, Russia's Gregory Klifnosky, the apple cart merchant of this year's final. Next to him, we have Valery Gordeyev from the Soviet Union. Then Peter Collins, and on the outside, Zenon Plek, who can also get in the run-off. So it's the man on the inside, Klifnosky, and the man on the outside to watch. And it's Collins who's made the jump. Collins for England have got away, and Plek doing the wide outside bit there, but Peter Collins has really put the cat among the pigeons here for England, and Plek's chasing him like mad, and he's come right inside him there like a tank. And they're really tightening up there, my goodness me. Plek absolutely came through there like a Centurion tank, and now it's the rider in red, Klifnosky, is in terrible trouble there. Klifnosky also can get in this final run-off, and Klifnosky's riding the race of his life for the Soviet Union there. So it's the 2 riders that can make the run-off that are really up in front. Plek now is going away a little bit from the Klifnosky rather, the Russians getting him in the muddle here, but it looks like Plek's going to get in the run-off for the title with his fellow countrymen Szyzakiel and Ivan Major. Klifnosky, who made a bad start, is still fighting. They're on the last lap now, and Klifnosky's got back into contention. Is he going to have a last bend effort? He's come under him very, very hard indeed. And the pair of them, they're almost touched, and down goes Plek. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Plek's gone down. Plek's gone down with a tremendous bump. The Russian really almost rode him straight up the top of the terracing. And the crowd are on their feet, the whistles, the boos. What a drama. Plek is down, Plek was in front, you saw it there so clearly, and we wonder now what the ACU referee is going to do, because I don't know what happened there. I think it was actually Collins who finished in second place, so Gordeyev must have gone down as well. Plek is still down, no, Plek is on his feet. And now, what is the decision of the referee? What a sensation. Plek in front, the Russian came after him, went under him so hard, they leaned on each other, they elbowed, and there's a fine piece of sportsmanship by young Peter Collins from England, who picks up Plek and takes him back to the pitch. But now what is the referee going to decide? Is he going to exclude the Russian, or has Plek been pushed out of the 1973 World Championship final? Well, we have just had the craziest piece of speedway regulations in the history of World Championship racing, because the referee has decided that the Russian, after that incident, will be excluded, and he's ordered a rerun with only 3 starters. They were on the last lap, and really and truly, it seems to me that the authorities here at Katowice are making up the rules to suit themselves and to get their boys a world title. Really, that is crazy. That is making a mockery. And look at the British League party. There's Major, the world champion. There's Reg Fearman there on the right of your picture, the commanding figure. That is really the craziest piece. There's Olsen coming into the picture. The boys from the British League hate this. They think this is a diabolical liberty, and to be honest with you, in my opinion, I agree with them absolutely. Well, I've got Reg Fearman back in the box. Reg, can you give us the latest state of the parties in there in the referee's box?
Just a quick one, Dave, and that is to say that the Russian delegation have left the referee's box. They insisted that Plek would also come up, but they spoke on the telephone, and Plek, through his interpreter, told the referee that indeed Klinovsky did hit him and knocked him off, of which the Russians don't feel very, very pleased about, and there is still a dispute going on, but it is unlikely that the referee will change his mind at this stage, and I think it looks as though Peter Collins will get the 3 points. Zenon Plek, I think, will be awarded 2 points, and Guldeev, who also didn't finish due to the crash when he too piled into the wreckage of the machinery, will be awarded 1 point. That's how it looks to me, Dave, and now I must get back over to the pits.
Thank you, Reg. And so, after all the shenanigans, after all the drama, after the protests and counter-protests, we now once again have a 2-man run-off for the 1973 World Championship title. There for Great Britain and Exeter, we have Ivan Major on the inside in the red helmet, and his opponent is the unfancied outsider, Jerzy Szakiel from Poland. Major, we remember, a year ago at Wembley, we saw him in a 2-man run-off with Bernie Persson. Major bidding for 5 titles in 6 seasons, and no man has won the World Championship more than 5 times. And Szakiel's got a flying start again. Szakiel got a tremendous start again, and it's Szakiel leading for Poland, and the Polish crowd really rising now. What a surprise this would be, but Major, I know, has not finished yet. Major left at the tape, says Szakiel has made some jet-propelled starts this afternoon, and now he's leading on the first lap, but Major is closing with him. Oh, Major's in the terrible corner there, but he's found some drive from somewhere and coming back now. Ivan Major from Britain, Ivan diving underneath him now, and they're in trouble there, and they're both, and Major's gone down, Major's down, Szakiel keeps going. Well, you saw it for yourself. Ivan Major's down and out. Szakiel keeps going, and it looks like Szakiel's going to win this world title. Again, the drama unsurpassed. You can see Major still lying down there. Well, it looks like a Pole's going to win. He's over the line. He's on his last lap now, and Major is still down by the safety fence there. He tried to dive under Szakiel. Szakiel would not move, and Szakiel alone now comes over the line, and the referee has not stopped it. He's won the world title. There he goes over the line, the greatest sensation in the history of World Speedway.